Have you ever heard of Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion? Or maybe you've wondered, what does my credit score really mean, and how can I keep it healthy? Well, you're not alone. A lot of people don't realize how important these companies are, but they can seriously affect your financial life. Whether you're applying for a loan, renting a house, or even buying a car, your credit report and score are more important than you think. Today, we're going to break down exactly what these credit bureaus do, how you can use them in your daily life, and why they matter, whether you're in the US, Australia, New Zealand, the UK, or Canada. So, let's start with the basics. Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion are credit reporting agencies. They collect and track information about your financial behavior, like how well you manage loans, credit cards, and even rent payments. They create your credit report, and from that report, they calculate your credit score. These reports are used by lenders, landlords, and sometimes even employers to decide if you're financially reliable. Now, you might be asking, why do I even need to know about these credit reports? Well, your credit score can affect so many things in your life. If you ever want to get a loan, a mortgage, or even just a credit card, your credit score will come into play. A high credit score means you'll likely get approved for loans and credit cards with lower interest rates, which can save you a ton of money. A low credit score might mean higher interest rates, or you might get denied altogether. Here's the good news. These credit bureaus are here to help you keep track of your financial health. Here's how you can use them in your daily life. First, it's super important to check your credit report regularly. You're entitled to a free credit report every year from each of these bureaus. You can access them through annualcreditreport.com. Just a heads up, in some countries you can even check your credit score for free on these sites or through their apps. Next, if you want to stay on top of any changes, you can sign up for credit monitoring. This service will alert you to any major changes to your report, like a new credit inquiry or new accounts being opened in your name. This can help protect you from fraud or identity theft. Found an error on your credit report? Maybe there's a debt listed that you don't recognize, or it says you missed a payment when you didn't. You can dispute these errors directly with the credit bureau. They're legally required to investigate and correct mistakes. So, where can you access these services? Well, whether you're in the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, or the United Kingdom, all of these countries have some form of credit reporting agencies that you can access. In the US, you have Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Access your reports and scores through their websites. In Canada, you can use Equifax and TransUnion, and you can get free access through their sites. For those in Australia, Equifax, Experian, and Ilion are available to check your credit report and score on their platforms. In New Zealand, Equifax, Experian, and Centrix offer similar services, and in the UK, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion each provide free credit report access. Each of these services is available online, and some even offer mobile apps to check your score and report wherever you are. Now that we've talked about how to use these services, you might be thinking, how do I improve my credit score? Well, as you may already know from our previous video on how to improve your credit score, there are a few key things you can do to boost your score. Here's a quick reminder of the tips we discussed before. First, pay your bills on time. Payment history is the biggest factor affecting your credit score. Paying bills on time will help you build a strong credit history. Second, keep your credit utilization low. Try to keep your credit card balances below 30% of your limit. High credit card debt can lower your score. Third, don't open too many new accounts. Every time you apply for credit, it can cause a small dip in your score. So, be careful about opening too many new accounts at once. And finally, check your credit regularly. As we've discussed, checking your credit reports helps you catch any errors and keep track of your progress. One more thing, protecting your credit is just as important. If you're worried about identity theft, you can freeze your credit with the bureaus. This prevents anyone, including you, from opening new credit accounts without your permission. Freezing your credit is free, and it's a great way to protect yourself from fraud. So, in a nutshell, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion may sound like complicated companies, but they're actually here to help you stay on top of your financial health. By using these services to check your credit, monitor for errors, and improve your score, you can ensure a brighter financial future. Remember, your credit report is like your financial report card. Treat it well, and it will treat you well in return. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to improve your financial health. Drop any questions in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.